State Fair has been at its current location for over 130 years. Many things have evolved since then, even our use of horses. It's fair flashback time.
Well, the Iowa State Fair is always changing, and part of the reason for the change is that we change in the way of transportation. Sean, people used to come to the fair in the horse and buggy, and the horses, of course, you could park the buggy someplace like I parked my car today, but the horses had to be fed and watered.
Yeah, and you'd probably want them in some shade or something because it would be hot in those times, and the horse would be there all day. So that was a huge thing back there.
Well,
yeah, the poster from 1897 shows the horses watering in the infield.
And these aren't only show horses, but that's what it is today. The horses are show horses.
Right, and we have some of the bigger shows. We have, the National Clydesdale Show this year, which will bring in Clydesdales from all over the country, and that's a huge draw.
And people just stand around, not only in the show ring and being seated there, but they stand around waiting for those horse trailers, big semi-trucks, to arrive so that they can watch them being unloaded.
Yeah, to watch them being unloaded, and then they'll line up on the streets and watch them being hitched and harnessed and ready to go into the show. In
the early days also, I would think that they probably had competitions like we have tractor pulls today.
Yeah, it was with legitimate horsepower, with a sled, and there's a lot of weight put on there, and they would see how far it could pull. But that was one of the earlier contests.
And not only the horse flesh being exhibited in some cases, but also the tack and the saddles and things like that.
Yes, and those were huge back then. Especially it was just something that you physically had. It'd be like us having a car show today. And here's some of our earlier ones. We have a medal from 1891 and another one from 1897, and they were for harness and saddles. And they're very intricate and really neat medals.
The shows that you have today, people come from all around the nation, don't they, to bring the horses here, the big show horses.
Yeah, all of North America, in fact. Though we have quite a few that come from Canada for our big Percheron shows or our big Clydesdale shows.
Yes. Well, it shows that the Iowa State Fair is never static. It always changes, but we have taken horses from where they were means of transportation to just coming and seeing how beautiful they are. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Hardly a day goes by without someone stopping me and telling me how much they enjoy the highlight show and the coverage of the Iowa State Fair. From the one, the only Iowa State Fair. Our producers and videographers have been zigzagging across the fairgrounds. We don't take this lightly. This is a tremendous honor to bring the coverage of the great Iowa State Fair right into your living room, and we appreciate the fact that you allow us to do that. It's a connection that most television networks don't enjoy, and we cherish our time with our viewers, and we thank you for supporting Iowa Public Television.
Make the connection. Call 800-779-7000 or visit iptv.org today to discover the many ways we have to say thank you to you for your financial support.